Hello, everyone. Like everybody else and their dog, I've decided to start a podcast. Why, you may ask? I posted a couple of videos to my social media platforms, I guess on a bit of a whim. And I had a lot of public responses and a lot of private responses to the messages, and actually a huge amount of private responses to the messages where people were saying that they really resonated with some of the stuff in the videos. And for me, I guess a lot of my journey, I felt a little bit alone along the way, and in my thoughts and in my views and my doubts, my convictions, etc. And it seems like I'm not super alone, I guess, in feeling this way. So hopefully, these episodes that I'm going to record with myself and with some guests are going to serve to document that past, present, future kind of journey. And that leads me to what should I call this podcast? And I was going between I've got so like red pill is like the conservative ideology, and then blue pill, I guess, is the opposite end of that spectrum. So I was going to call it something like the purple pill, which I kind of like, but then like it's sitting somewhere in between. But then I was thinking like taking a pill seems quite finite in nature. So I wanted to make it a bit more about like an ongoing journey. So I'm going to call it Purple Horizon, because the horizon is kind of like a journey, a destination to strive for, that you have to continue to work towards. And I think that's probably a more accurate description of how I'd like to continue to learn and grow. Maybe I've thought a bit too much about that. I guess also Chat GPT made like a sick little art of like a purple sunset kind of thing. So yeah, it can also be, that can be the other reason. Content wise, I'm actually really privileged to know like heaps of really wise people in my life. So I would love to interview those people. I always feel like I'm pretty good at like attaching myself to really talented people musically, or like people I know who are really good at stuff, and just kind of being along for the ride. So get ready for the ride, guys. Have some sweet guests here, and we can learn from some of their wisdom. And I was kind of really thinking, should this be around like spiritual deconstruction, reconstruction kind of stuff, political, cultural kind of stuff? And it's definitely, I can't separate those things. So I feel like it's going to be a bit about both. And depending on the guest, we'll kind of lean into one area or the other. So, yeah, if you're a person who's interested in hearing about my journey, or if you're on your own deconstruction journey, then I think this is the place for you. And I hope you feel most welcome.